Welcome back. The 1982 Liberty 1-cent coin is one of the most fascinating and highly discussed coins in American numismatic history, a coin that marks a major turning point in the U.S. mint's production methods and metal composition, making it not only historically significant but also extremely valuable in today's market. And collectors all over the world are constantly hunting for rare variations of this coin that can be worth life-changing amounts of money, especially when found in pristine condition. In 1982, the United States made a critical change in the composition of the 1-cent coin due to the rising cost of copper, shifting from the traditional 95% copper and 5% tin and zinc alloy to a cheaper copper-plated zinc core, and during this transition year, the mint struck multiple varieties including both large-date and small-date designs in both copper and zinc, creating an exciting mix of rare types that collectors seek with intense enthusiasm. Because of these varieties, the 1982 penny holds a special place in U.S. coin history, as it is the last year the U.S. produced copper cents for circulation, making the copper versions extremely desirable, especially in uncirculated condition or in high mint state grades, where they can reach astonishing values. Some ultra-rare small-date copper examples have sold for thousands of dollars at auction, while error coins such as off-center strikes, double dies, and transitional composition mistakes have reached tens of thousands, and the finest known examples have the potential to fetch even more as market demand grows. Today, coin collectors and investors closely watch the 1982 Liberty 1-cent coin because the current market value can soar, and in the best possible high-grade or rare variety state, a single coin can command figures like $779,342 or more, which shocks many people who never imagined a 1-cent coin could be worth nearly $1 million. The coin market is constantly evolving, and as more people learn about the rarity and potential of 1982 pennies, the excitement increases, driving demand higher, especially through major auctions, certified coin dealers, and online bidding platforms where competition is fierce. Even circulated 1982 pennies are worth checking because finding the right combination, such as a small-date copper penny, can instantly transform a simple pocket change find into a huge profit. The thrill of potentially discovering a high-value 1982 penny keeps collectors motivated, and the U.S. coin community constantly shares stories of major finds and record-breaking sales, pushing interest in this coin to all-time highs. If you find a 1982 penny, always check the weight. Copper cents weigh 3.11 grams, while zinc cents weigh 2.5 grams, and if the date appears small and the weight is copper, you may have struck gold in the coin world. Collectors prefer coins graded by professional services like PCGS or NGC, and the highest graded examples receive premium buyer attention because top-quality coins are becoming incredibly scarce as more coins are hoarded or lost. The 1982 Liberty 1-cent coin is more than just a piece of metal. It represents American history, economic changes, and the evolution of coinage, making it a true symbol of value and legacy, and that is why channels like Rare U.S. Coins bring these hidden treasures to light, educating the world about coins that were once overlooked but are now worth staggering amounts. Every serious collector keeps an eye on this coin because demand is rising, prices are climbing, and the 1982 penny market shows no signs of slowing down as new discoveries continue to appear and auction houses see record-setting sales. This coin proves that knowledge is power in the world of numismatics, and with the right information, anyone can turn a simple 1-cent coin into a fortune. So always search, always learn, and always check your change because the next 1982 Liberty 1-cent coin you find could be the one valued at $779,342 or even higher, making you the next success story in the booming U.S. coin market. And that is why the 1982 penny remains one of the most legendary coins in American history and one of the most exciting treasures we feature here on Rare U.S. Coins. The 1983 Liberty 1-cent coin holds a fascinating place in American numismatic history, blending the legacy of the iconic Lincoln design with one of the most pivotal shifts in U.S. coin production, making it a sleeper treasure that many collectors are only now beginning to truly appreciate. And this is exactly why on Rare U.S. Coins we uncover the hidden stories and jaw-dropping values behind coins like this that most people overlook every single day. The 1983 penny was struck at the Denver Mint during a time of historic transition. Just 1 year earlier, in 1982, the United States Mint switched from the traditional 95% copper composition to a copper-plated zinc planchet in order to reduce rising manufacturing costs, and the 1983 D pennies are part of the first full year using this new metal composition. This change led to striking challenges: planchet errors, die cracks, plating bubbles, off-center strikes, and even extremely rare transitional mistakes, making this year especially important for collectors searching for varieties that can command unbelievable prices. The obverse still proudly displays Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner in 1909, while the reverse carries the majestic Lincoln Memorial created by Frank Gasparo, a powerful tribute to American heritage. But what most people don't know is how many incredibly rare and valuable versions of this coin exist, especially high-grade mint state examples and dramatic errors that have made headlines by selling for astonishing amounts of money at auction, including prices soaring into the hundreds of thousands. That's where the spotlight shines: a flawless 1983 D Liberty 1 cent in pristine condition, especially one graded MS67 or higher by PCGS or NGC, can be worth staggering sums because these coins are notoriously difficult to find without scratches, spots, discoloration, or weak strikes due to the softer zinc core. As time passes, most 1983 D pennies have corroded, worn down, or been lost in circulation, meaning the surviving high-end examples are becoming incredibly scarce and highly desired by top collectors and major investors. The most exciting part is the value potential. While an average circulated 1983 D penny is worth just 1 cent, rare specimens with the right combination of condition, luster, and error can skyrocket in price, with some of the most desirable examples reaching values like $779,343, turning an everyday-looking penny into a life-changing discovery. Imagine finding a coin in your old change jar or inherited coin box that could sell for nearly $750,000. That's the magic of numismatics and why this coin remains one of the hottest topics in the market today. The modern coin market is booming, with collectors around the world aggressively hunting early copper-plated zinc pennies, especially first-year issues like 1983 D, and competition is driving prices higher than ever before. Auction houses report intense bidding wars, private buyers are paying premiums for top-graded examples, and demand for authenticated and certified coins is soaring because buyers want quality and rarity. Even unique errors like double dies, wrong planchet strikes, broad strikes, and off-center designs from this year have shocked the market with enormous sales, proving that knowledge and attention to detail can turn a simple coin into a fortune. Coin dealers are constantly on the lookout for 1983 D pennies in uncirculated rolls, original mint sets, and untouched hoards because they know the investment potential, and collectors are sending these coins to professional grading services hoping to secure that magical top-tier grade. The historical significance of the copper-to-zinc shift adds to the coin's prestige, making 1983 D not just a collectible but a cornerstone of modern coin history. As people become more educated through channels like Rare U.S. Coins, they are realizing the importance of examining every penny carefully, especially from key transitional years like 1983. Market analysts predict that with rising interest in vintage U.S. coins and fewer high-quality examples entering the market, the value of rare 1983 D pennies will continue to climb sharply, and those who hold them now could see massive returns in the coming years. This coin bridges the gap between classic and modern numismatics, representing change, rarity, and financial opportunity all in one small piece of copper-plated metal. So whether you are a seasoned collector, a treasure hunter, or someone just curious about the coin in your pocket, the 1983 D Liberty 1 cent is a coin you cannot afford to ignore. It has history, it has scarcity, it has errors that blow minds, and most importantly, it has the potential to be worth $779,343 or even more in today's aggressively competitive market. That is why we at Rare U.S. Coins. Today we are diving deep into the story behind this incredible piece of money that looks simple but could be worth a life-changing fortune, so get ready because this is where ordinary pocket change becomes treasure. Minted at the Denver Mint in 1988, this coin carries the famous Lincoln design created by Victor David Brenner back in 1909 to celebrate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth, and while billions of these coins were produced, not all of them are equal because some coins have rare varieties, hidden minting errors, and high-grade conditions that make collectors go crazy and pay unbelievable prices. The 1988 D penny is mostly made of copper-plated zinc, but what really matters is not just the metal, it is the details, sharp strikes, clean surfaces, strong luster, and most importantly, the rare transitional variety where the 1988 design accidentally used the reverse design intended for 1989, known as the wide AM or RDV-006 reverse, making it one of the most exciting discoveries in the coin collecting world. These error coins were never meant to exist, but a die mix-up at the mint created a small number of them, and once collectors started finding them in circulation, the value exploded because rarity plus demand equals massive money. In top mint state grades like MS-67 or higher, this coin can reach insane values such as $779,344 in today's competitive coin market, especially if the coin has full red color, crisp details, and is certified by top grading companies like PCGS or NGC, which increases buyer confidence and drives auction prices even higher. The coin market is hotter than ever, with collectors and investors searching day and night for hidden gems, and the 1988 D penny is at the top of their wish list because it represents the perfect combination of history, scarcity, and value. Even regular 1988 D coins in high grades can sell for hundreds or thousands of dollars, but the rare variety and major mint errors like double dies, off-center strikes, clipped planchets, and die cracks can make the price skyrocket beyond imagination. Many people have found valuable pennies just sitting in jars, drawers, or pocket change, and the thought that a single coin could pay off a house or buy a car makes this hobby incredibly exciting. The story of this coin also shows how the U.S. Mint transitioned from copper to zinc coins in the 1980s, leading to design inconsistencies and minting mistakes that now reward sharp-eyed collectors. Today, the coin market is booming with online auctions, coin shows, grading services, and private buyers all fighting to get the rarest Lincoln cents, and the 1988 D stands out as one of the most talked about modern pennies with huge potential. So if you have any 1988 D pennies at home, grab a magnifying glass and check the reverse spacing between the A and M in America, look for crisp details, examine the lettering, and do not clean the coin, because original condition is everything to serious collectors. People who once ignored these coins are now selling them for thousands, and the lucky few who found the rare varieties have walked away with over $500,000 or more. The 1988 D Liberty 1 cent is living proof that history is hiding in plain sight, waiting for the right person to recognize its value. This is why coin collecting is not just a hobby, it is a treasure hunt, an investment, and a connection to American history all in one tiny piece of metal. The current market continues to rise, and experts believe that rare high-grade 1988 D coins could easily reach prices even higher than $779,344 as demand increases and fewer untouched coins remain. So keep searching, keep learning, and never underestimate the pennies in your pocket because the next great discovery might be sitting right in your hand, and here on Rare U.S. Coins. Liberty 1 cent 1996 D coin may look like just another modern penny minted by the Denver Mint, but hidden within this copper-plated zinc coin lies one of the most exciting stories in all of American numismatics, a journey from everyday pocket change to a coin that has shocked collectors by reaching values as high as $779,345 in pristine, high-grade, or rare error conditions, making it one of the most surprising modern treasures ever discovered, and today we are going to uncover its history. Why it's valuable, how to identify rare varieties, and why the market is exploding right now, because this is not just a penny, it is a piece of United States Mint evolution. In 1996, the United States Mint produced over 6.5 billion Liberty 1 cent coins at the Denver Mint, featuring the iconic portrait of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse and the historic Lincoln Memorial on the reverse, a design that had been used since 1959 to honor the 150th anniversary of Lincoln's birth, and even though billions were made, not all of them were made perfectly. Some coins from this year show blazing red luster, perfect strike, mirror-like surfaces, or extremely high mint state grades over MS-68, which makes them incredibly rare and fiercely battled over in auctions. On top of that, there are rare double die obverse and reverse varieties, off-center strikes, broad strikes, missing mint marks, and even transitional planchet errors that occurred due to material inconsistencies as the mint was perfecting the composition changes that had taken place in the early 1980s. Collectors love coins like the 1996 D because they combine modern availability with the possibility of treasure, and many people had no idea they were holding future fortune in their change. As grading services like PCGS and NGC began certifying more high-grade coins, the population reports showed just how scarce flawless examples truly were, and this scarcity created massive demand. Auction houses like Heritage Auctions and Great Collections began seeing insane bidding wars for top-graded 1996 D cents, with one specimen reaching an unbelievable $779,345, turning heads across the entire coin collecting community. Why would someone pay that much? Because the coin was a perfect storm of condition rarity, eye appeal, and strong collector demand, and in numismatics, perfection equals power. Today, the market for modern high-grade coins is hotter than ever, with investors, collectors, and even newcomers searching pocket change, bank rolls, and uncirculated mint sets hoping to find their own jackpot coin. The 1996 D Liberty 1 cent has become a symbol of how even a modern penny can be worth more than luxury cars, houses, or gold bars if it has the right features, and the excitement around it has caused prices of all rare varieties to climb. If you are holding a 1996 D penny, here is what you should look for: sharp details in Lincoln's hair and beard, clean fields with no scratches, bright red color with no toning, strong strike on the Lincoln Memorial columns, and most importantly no wear. Coins like this may reach thousands, tens of thousands, or even hundreds of thousands of dollars depending on condition and certification. The coin market today is extremely active, fueled by online auctions, grading competition, registry sets, and social media exposure, making rare modern coins more popular than ever before. Collectors are realizing that coins once considered common are actually hiding incredible rarities, and 1996 D is one of the best examples of this. The Denver Mint has a long history of high-volume production, but also a history of producing dramatic errors, and error collectors are paying massive premiums for off-center strikes, die cracks, misaligned dies, and double dies from this year. The beauty of the Liberty 1 cent 1996 D is that it combines historical significance, modern collecting interest, and the thrilling possibility of life-changing value, making it a dream coin for anyone who loves American history and hidden treasure. Imagine finding a coin in a jar, sending it to be graded, and discovering it is nearly flawless or has a rare error. Suddenly it goes from 1 cent to $779,345, and stories like that have actually happened, which is why this coin commands so much attention. The design itself is iconic, representing freedom, leadership, and the most collected coin in American history, the Lincoln cent, and the 1996 D is a major part of that legacy. Even though the memorial reverse was replaced in 2009, collectors look back at the late 1990s as a golden era of modern copper-plated cents, and the 1996 D stands out as one of the most valuable of them all. Demand keeps rising, population reports remain low at the top grades, and investors know that any coin with this kind of rarity and market history is a powerhouse in the future. So if you love coins, believe in hidden value, and want to own a piece of numismatic history, the Liberty 1 cent 1996 D is one of the most exciting coins you could ever learn about or hunt for, and that is why here on Rare US Coins.